Just left 8 o'clock here on Bondi Radio. Hope you're having a great morning. Friday, March the 12th. Good morning, Bondi, Sydney. Hello, the world.
Hello, the world. And we do have lots of people around the world listening.
Yep, all around the world, believe it or not. Yes, it's amazing. From 3 o'clock in the morning, lots of Americans listen to the show, which is pretty good. So very good morning to you. Or I don't know what time it is.
Evening. It's actually, well, it depends where they are in the world. I had got a very,
let's talk
very
about
good friend.
The Americans there.
Yeah, I got a very good friend who's over in LA who was messaging me yesterday when I was on a shoot. And it was about 2 p.m. here and it was 7 p.m. there.
Right, okay.
So they're like quite, so it's like the previous day. He's not even had his evening, and I'm like, I'm halfway through the day. You know,
well, we're one of the first. New Zealand, and it's us, isn't it?
Yeah. And
so it's Friday morning, so it's still Thursday for most of the rest of the world, pretty much.
There. Yeah.
Yeah. So a big hi to all listeners across in America, obviously the UK, around Europe, and in Russia and Germany. Always lots of German listeners, which is great.
Yeah.
Italian
fantastic.
and French. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for picking Bondi Radio. We've got some great things happening as well, haven't we?
Yes.
Should we announce it?
Oh my God.
You're excited. You're super excited.
Oh, hello.
You've been buzzing about this for about a month since you.
I am so excited. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. I might wee.
You might wee. Oh dear. Okay. Well, believe it or not, we are actually doing a live stream just now on YouTube, Facebook, and Mixcloud. So if anybody sees a little bit of wee, don't be offended. I'll just tell you, do not be offended.
I'm just excited.
Hopefully there will be no wee, okay?
Yeah, so next week, literally, this time next week in the studio, we are going to have the boys from Magic Mike.
Woo! Magic Mike.
Yes.
How good is that?
I am so excited. So they're going to come in and teach me and you how to dance.
I know.
Right?
We're going to get shown some special Magic Mike moves.
So get your dancing shoes on,
Oh,
love.
I'll have my dancing shoes on for sure.
And I'm not going to wear any clothes.
What? We'll make sure we're doing the live stream then for sure for that.
I'm like, I hope they give me a private dance.
Well, it's still going to be a very private dance in the studio, but we're surrounded by cameras and stuff like
streaming it
that.
live.
As if they're going to say, oh, do you know what, Amy, just come with us and we'll give you a private dance in studio too.
Is it inappropriate to ask that? Is it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you're asking it just now. They'll hear this and they'll be thinking, oh, she's after a private dance. We knew that she was after something.
Yes, I am.
So tell me, so you went to see Magic Mike, which was
did.
probably a month ago, maybe even longer. I can't remember now.
Yeah, it was the very start of January.
Right.
But
and what happened? Take us through the whole thing.
Well, you know, they've extended the amount of time that they're running. So they're over in the entertainment quarter. They've got a permanent space there. Do a few shows a day. And it's actually running till the 16th of May now.
Right, okay.
But we're going to get some free tickets as well. So make sure everyone at home's listening out for our competition. We're going to run all next week. So you get some VIP passes to go and see the boys perform live. But when I went...
Some lucky listeners are going to get to go and experience
they are.
this.
And it is amazing, honestly. Like, I mean, you know, I probably appreciate it a little bit more than you do.
Quite possibly.
Because, you know, there's a lot of half-naked men. But the actual performance itself, the way the show is constructed, I was blown away. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to be that good. You know, and you go into this auditorium and they've got like a really fun female host that goes throughout the whole show, and it kind of tells a bit of a story, I guess, as the show goes on. But then all these like hot men come out.
Well, they're all going to be super fit. They're all going to be professional dancers. You know, it's all going to be choreographed properly. It's going to be it's a proper production.
Fantastic. I mean, the quality of the dancing is insane.
And what were you expecting then? Were you expecting you're just going to go there with some guy on a pole and that was it?
When you
want there's a whole show, everything.
I didn't realise. I was just thinking it was kind of like a bit of a strip show type of thing, like the old school days.
Right. Well, you'd be well surprised when you got there. Then pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, because you know, it's a whole big choreographed performance. Because Channing Tatum, over in America, obviously, he was the star of the show, like the movies. And then he went on to construct this live show event, and has choreographed the whole thing, and obviously trained all the kind of shows that tour around the world. So Australia, you know, I think there's one in the UK and Europe. I had friends in London go and see the show. But there's a whole team of Australian boys that have been chosen to go on tour around Australia.
They're great.
There's lots of like climbing things and things coming down from the ceiling and but yeah, there's also a really hot girl in the show.
Yeah, you told me this bit. Yeah,
it's
we
amazing.
don't want to spoil. We don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it too much.
Because some of our lucky listeners will win these passes to go and see it. So we don't want to tell you. Want to tell them too much.
No.
You want the surprises to be there.
That's right. Yeah,
So
but
they can.
I went with a girlfriend, obviously. There was lots. It was basically full of girls and lots of gay men. Because I think all of us find these hot, sexy men very attractive. So, and yeah, it was a great experience. So I'm so excited that they're going to come into the studio next week.
Yeah, so they're coming in next week. We're going to do a little. Well, we're going to get taught. We're going to taught a few moves by Magic Mike in the studio, which will be pretty fun.
And me and you are very competitive.
Well,
so.
no, I think you say that, but I think it's just you that's more competitive. I think you just want to win everything, and I'm not particularly bothered. It doesn't bother me. I could fall over and whatever. But it's just you. It's not particular. It's you.
It is me.
Yeah. You say that we're competitive, but I'm not really that bothered about winning anything, really.
But I am.
Football matches and stuff are different, team games and things like that. But just
really?
But there's just this one-on-one thing. You always think that I want to
you?
beat you. I don't. I'm not.
Oh, really?
I'm not really bothered.
Oh.
But it's just the fact that
But
I think it's the fact that you want to win so much that I think, do you know what? Just to shut her up, I'll try and win it. Just so that's you bring it. You bring the competitiveness.
I do bring
out
it
of me.
I do bring it. I'm pretty much. I think it's pretty much anything that I do.
Right. Okay.
I want to be the best.
Right. Fair
Or
enough. But
I
you can't
want to
be.
win.
But you can't be the best at everything.
But
But you can't be, can you? I've not seen you. Well, you didn't do very well in the Olympic swimming, did you? How well did you do in that?
listen, not yet.
Right. Right. Okay.
If I tried,
Have you been in the Olympics?
Well, not
How's
yet.
your tennis? I've not seen you at Wimbledon or anything.
Well, all right. So look, it's when I put my mind to something.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you've just not
Like the palm of the hand on the shoulder.
Yeah, but
I've been practicing it.
But you still can't do it, can you? Let me see. You've got shoulder pads on your jumper. She brought a top with shoulder pads so that she could do it. She's actually, and there wasn't shoulder pads on this normally. She's spent time in her house preparing, and she's put little pads underneath her shoulders just so that her top would fit, so she could try and win a challenge.
No, but you were shocked that just happened. Considering how far away I was before, I've been practicing.
Yeah, see,
Because I'm very long-limbed.
and I've not bothered. I forgot as soon as we finished doing it in the studio. I've not done it once.
No, you see, I took
And
it
you're
as a
sitting
challenge.
at home, right? Alex, if you could just push down. You push down on my arm, and then you've got someone else in the house with some kind of
Stretch that muscle,
elastic
stretch
band
it.
tie.
Stretch it a little bit
Stretch it.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you've just taken it
But
too
I saw
far.
it as a challenge.
Right, okay,
like
well,
a self-challenge, and I was like, I'm doing this.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it might be like a little thing that I teach the Magic Mike boys. Who's to know?
It might be. So we'll tell you a little bit more about it. We'll put up on the social media all the details there about how you can win, what the competition is going to be for you winning these Magic Mike tickets. This is Bondi Radio. Good morning. We even have, after the breakfast show, we play a kind of sprinkling of indie music as well from the UK. A lot of up and coming bands that are going to be huge in the UK this year.
Yeah, I'm into
and
it.
then because they might never come across to Australia, that song,
Yeah.
those songs.
Yeah.
So anyway, we've got lots and lots of great new music here on the radio station, which is great.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to upload a bunch more as well for the next few weeks as well.
Exciting.
We're just training up all the new presenters. They're all going to be starting this week and next week. And get them into the studio. So that'll be pretty cool.
We've got awesome stuff coming up. Next week is going to be huge.
So if you're just joining us, thanks for that. You're a little bit late. We started the show an hour and 40 minutes ago.
We're
Where have you been?
Nearly finished.
Yeah, anyway, you've got a few more songs to go and a little bit of chat, but we're doing a big Magic Mike competition.
We are indeed, and you know that I am like ridiculously excited about
Super
this.
excited.
Super excited. So back in January, I had the absolute pleasure of going to see Magic Mike live. So it's an amazing performance. I was completely blown away by the dancing, choreography, all of that kind of stuff. And so it was me that decided to run a competition, get the boys in the studio, get them to teach me and Hodgie how to dance. Like, God knows how that's going to turn out. But fortunately, we get to meet them live, do some dancing, and we're going to get some free tickets. So we're going to run a competition that we'll let you know about next week, that we're going to push through our socials. And hopefully you'll get to come in and dance in the studio as well.
That's the good thing, yeah. So we're thinking of running the competition. We're just still working out the final details, but it's going to involve the dance. It's going to involve the dance routine, and if you can do the dance routine, we'll send them through on video. Then we'll get some of the best applicants, I guess, some of the best people that we think will be in the run-ins for it. We'll get them to come in the studio live and do a live performance. We can stream that, and then we can pick the winners, and you get your VIP passes. Woo!
That's it. Woohoo! Yeah, so you get a VIP pass, get to meet some of the dancers and stuff after the show, get treated nicely. Amazing.
Nice one.
Amazing.
And you'll be going to, I guess you'll go again with them, and you'll take them, will you?
I would go there every day of the week.
Okay, well, you could take them, you could show them the ropes, you could say, oh, this is that.
It's like, you do get a free ticket, but also you have to take Amy.
That's it. Nice one. Well, it's Friday morning. Hope you're going to have a great weekend ahead of you. We've still got a few more good tunes to come, and we're going to do a What's On in Sydney, pretty much.
Yeah.
Coming up next on Bondi Radio.